Hello students. Now today in this session we will be going to see about the various calculations related with those type of amounts which we are supposed to pay to the partner as an appropriation. So what are the amounts which we are supposed to pay to the partner as an appropriation? So these are salary to partner. So this is a very simple fundamental. Whatever is the amount of salary which is being decided by the partner and is being mentioned in the partnership agreement, that a particular partner will get this much amount of salary during a particular accounting year. So this salary should be given to the partner and it should be appropriated in the profit and loss appropriation account if it is mentioned in the partnership agreement. Okay. Second, interest on capital. Another thing, that is the amount of capital which is invested by the partner. The partners are supposed to get the interest on their capital. There might be some reasons, as the capital invested by the partner is different and their profit sharing ratio is same. So some of the partners may suffer the losses due to this thing. As the capital invested by all the partners is same and their profit sharing ratio is different, so again there might be some loss taking place to certain partners. So in order to compensate these type of losses, the interest on capital is to be provided. But again the thing that this interest on capital will only be provided to the partner when it is being mentioned in the partnership agreement that at what rate the interest on capital will be provided and if there will be the profit earned by the firm. If both the things are not taking place, then the appropriation will not be followed. Now, if interest on capital is to be provided to the partner, then how it will be calculated? Okay. Interest on capital, it is always calculated on the opening capital. So opening capital into rate upon 100. Okay. So this is the simple formula. Sometimes what happens, the partner, they make the addition in their capital during the year, or they may withdraw some part of their capital. So in that case, we have to add the interest on additional capital and we have to less the interest on withdrawn capital. Okay. If we have added certain amount of capital during the year, so on that capital we have to pay the interest. We have to add that interest in the interest of the opening capital which is being calculated for full year. Then we have to less the interest on withdrawn capital, the amount of capital which we have withdrawn from the firm. So we have to see this thing that the amount of interest should also be deducted. So by this thing we can get the exact amount of interest which we are supposed to pay during the year to the partner. Let's say for example, A has invested 1 lakh rupees capital. Okay. Then additional capital rupees 50,000 on 30th September, and then he has withdrawn 25,000 rupees from the capital on 1st January. Let's say this is the year 30th September 19, and the capital was introduced on 1/4/19. Okay, so capital introduced on 1/4/19 was 1 lakh. Then additional capital introduced on 30th September was 50,000, and withdrawn capital 25,000 on 1st January 20. Now at the end it is said that you have to provide interest on capital at the rate of 10% per annum to A. So what will happen in the case first 1 lakh rupees? So this 1 lakh rupees we will charge interest at the rate of 10% per annum. Okay, for full year, so that will be 10,000. Okay. Then we have added 50,000 capital during the year. So add this interest amount 50,000 at the rate of 10% for, we have added on 30th September, so October, November, December, January, February, March, 6 months. So 6 months interest provided on this also. So it will be 2,500 rupees, and again less the interest on that amount which we have withdrawn. So 25,000 rupees has been withdrawn by us on 1st January 20. So January, February and March, these 3 months we have not used this capital. So 25,000 rupees 10 by 100 into 3 by 12. So for these 3 months we have not used 25,000 rupees. So we will reduce this interest. So it will be 625 rupees. So 3 months 25,000, 10%, 2,500, and for 3 months 625. So at the end of the day, what is the scenario? 10,000 plus 2,500, that becomes 12,500, and 625 minus. So 12,500, it becomes 11,875. That is interest on capital given to A. So we will be giving interest on capital to A, that is rupees 11,875 rupees. Okay, so this is the calculation related with interest on capital. So we have to see this thing, that what are the information which are being given to us. On the basis of the information we have to find out the exact amount of interest which we are supposed to provide to partners during the year on their capital. Okay, it can be done by one other method also. Let's say on this opening capital 1 lakh rupees, first you provide interest for 6 months. Then again what happens? We have added 50,000 on 30th September. That means after 6 months this capital becomes 1,50,000. So on this 1,50,000 we have to provide what? The interest for next 3 months, let's say from September, October, November and December. So this next 150,000 we have used for 3 months. And then what we have done? We have said that 25,000 rupees we have withdrawn. So now for the remaining 3 months your capital will be 1,25,000 rupees. So again on that at 1,25,000, again for 3 months you can charge. So this is an alternative method which is also available to you, that according to the time period, the money which you are using, you just keep on charging the interest for that much time period, and at the end of the day the result will be same. Okay. So all these things are related with the calculation of interest on capital, and this interest on capital or salary to partner or commission to partner, whatever appropriations we have to make, all these appropriations will only be done if these clauses are being mentioned in the partnership agreement and if the firm is having a profit. If there is a loss, then these appropriations will not be followed, and if it is made compulsory that in loss also you have to do this thing, then you have to follow it. And if the amount of these appropriation is less and more than the amount of profit which you are having, that means there is a profit, but amount of these appropriation is more, so you have to find out the new ratio. All these things we have already discussed previously. Okay, when we were discussing about the charge against profit and appropriation against profit as a topic. So this is all about the appropriation. Two appropriations we have discussed, and now after this we will be going towards the calculation related with the interest on drawing. Another appropriation in that we are supposed to charge that amount from the partner. That is, interest on drawing will be charged from the partner. So there are various clauses in that. So all these clauses related with the calculation of interest on drawing ultimately help us in finding out the time period for which we have to charge the interest on drawing from the partner. So we will see that thing further.